up for the Central Maine sweetheart, that's a double lie, Chris Choate. Woo!
Asked to strip for charity. Yeah, thanks. Let's hope that wasn't a family member, just saying. You know, and it's always amazing that women can't get enough of this clearly gave up years ago look, you know, and again, but I'll always do it for a charity. It's a little weird, the kids' school functions, but fuck them, really, you know. You know, ladies, right? You know, you get a stripper for your friend's bachelorette party, right? How pissed are you when someone that looks like me shows up? Huh? Usually, you know, expect a fireman or policeman, and I come in like, did somebody call for an assistant produce manager? I'm here to thump some melons. I'm sure it wouldn't just be the lettuce that was wilting. I used to be in good shape. I was a soldier in Operation Desert Storm, okay? And now I look like a soldier in Operation Desert Storm. I serve a whole different chain of command now, right? Okay? General Mills, Colonel Sanders, Captain Crunch, yeah. Oh yeah. My kids like to make fun of the way I look. I'm like, what the hell are you laughing at? This is your future. We weren't saving up this supermodel DNA to give to you on your 18th birthday. This is it. Hey? That's been my son. Everybody's like, you know, oh my God, you look just like your father. He hates that. But pretty soon, he'll be this. So enjoy what you got now, sonny boy, because it ain't gonna last. I used to have all that too. All right? Full head of hair, baby face, firm boobs. Oh yeah? I turned 45 recently, okay? And as soon as I hit my 40s, everybody's teasing me. Oh my God, you're gonna lose your eyesight and you're gonna go to the doctor and get fisted, right? And I was like, they were scaring the hell out of me. I didn't want glasses. So here I am, you know, not too long ago in the doctor's office on the table, you know, no pants on, and hoping that this is the only part of me that ever ends up on YouTube. And he likes to make things a little bit more awkward by leaning in and saying, you know, just so you know, this can be found stimulating to some people and it could cause you to get an erection. But don't be embarrassed, it's perfectly natural. Perfectly natural? In what setting? Doc, you could be wearing a thong slathered in baby oil and gyrating to Black Velvet and it ain't happening for me. Okay? If I want stimulation, I'll go to Home Depot. I went to the dentist not that long ago and check out these pearly yellows. And those guys make way too much money. I like to make them earn it. Okay, so most of the people, before they head to the dentist, you know, brush and floss like crazy. And on my way there, I'm usually chomping down on like sunflower seeds and beef jerky. So they tried to tell me I needed a root canal and a crown. It was best for my smile. Yeah, because it's a perfect smile. That was the last thing I needed to start my modeling career. Okay. And they said, well, you won't be able to eat certain things. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm wicked sorry about your yacht payment, but pull the tooth, I'm going to be fine. Okay. So, I feel bad for my wife. She hates going to any doctors, let alone the ones that put her in positions that like only David Lee Roth can achieve, you know? And the doctor doesn't work alone anymore. They have to have their student with them, okay? And I'm not really sure why the student always has to look like an 18-year-old Victoria's Secret model. But it's kind of like, oh, are you not secure enough? All right, why don't we have you expose your full mom body to a girl young enough to think that Green Day is an environmental event? It's Earth. All right? And then they got to keep bringing people in. All right? Say, hey, do you mind if I bring so-and-so in to take a look? Mind if I bring so-and-so in to take a look? That's like, well, Jesus, how many tickets did you sell? You know, like one of them's going to say, hey, you know what, if you don't mind, my Nana's here from North Dakota. She'd kind of like to see what we do. Well, bring her on in. Well, hell, why don't we just take this out to the lobby so we don't miss anybody? Come on, honey, I'll grab your clothes. So, you get to a certain point where you don't really care anymore, you know, and I'm almost there. Like I said, I'm 45 now. I'm kind of halfway between Levi's and slacks. You know, I now do my shopping in the no longer gives a shit aisle, right? Where you look for those keywords like relaxed fit and comfort waistband, you know? But you still have that one like tracksuit because you do some cardio, like when you check the mail. You know? Yeah, I'm at that age now where I can't grow any hair on my head, but hey, my ears are filling in nicely. Here's a fun fact, okay? Apparently this is roughly that age where your eyebrows turn to straw. Yeah, good times, okay? And you know, that age where you're not really so concerned anymore about something killing you, but you're more concerned with, if it's rare, that they name it after you. You know, like Parkinson's or Lou Gehrig's disease or Bieber fever, you know, one of those. The kids, you know, of course we hated the back in the day stories, and now I'm old enough to tell back in the day stories, and my kids hate that, but, you know, things were different. You know, playing was different. You know, kids nowadays, they need constant stimulation, and they have video games that can simulate doing anything. And then they piss and moan because the graphics aren't that good and it's not real enough. You want real? Get your ass outside. Okay? Not real enough. You know what we had? Sticks. Okay? This stick was a baseball bat. This stick was a lightsaber. This stick was a machine gun. All right? And when you got tired of sticks, what did we have? Rocks. I heard it. Okay? We had rocks. We spent hours throwing rocks at stuff. Okay? It amused us for hours. You know, we rode bikes, we played war. You know, we killed small woodland creatures. You know? We worked on cars. My kids can't even open the hood. They're like, Dad, yeah, my car's making a funny noise when I drive it. Can you take a look at it? It's missing a tire. We used to, you know, they used to have to, our parents used to force us to come inside at night. We have to force our kids outside. Right? The last really nice day that we had, I'm like, get outside. As soon as they walked outside, because they're pasty white, burst right into flames. They're like, no, what do you want us to do? Go back inside. That's enough for one day. I'm sorry. You know, and, oh my God, discipline's changed over the years. I saw a little girl the other day just freaking out, having an absolute meltdown because her mother wasn't buying her everything that she saw in the store. And her mother, because we knew better than that, but you know, the mother was trying to talk it out with her. She's like, what did Mommy say? What did Mommy say about that? Okay, when that didn't work, all right, she tried to get assertive. She used the child's first name, all right? Brittany Chantel Moonbeam Johnson-Jones. You need to decide which one that you're going to put back. All right, no wonder we have so many lawyers in this country. We start training them at 3 years old. Okay? Would our parents have negotiated with us? No. Okay, I thought I was trying to make this interactive. Thanks. No, they wouldn't have. All right? They would have beat our ass right there. Were the other parents taking pictures, video, or calling DHS?
Joining in?
No, they were holding your parents' stuff so they could use both hands. Right. Everything's different. TV's different. All right? We had cool shows. I mean, we grew up on The Incredible Hulk and like the Dukes of Hazzard, right? You know, now they have this reality TV. Well, that's a crock. All right? They have a show out now called Naked and Afraid. Have you heard it?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. It's a reality show where they drop this couple into the middle of nowhere naked and have them survive. Okay? That's not reality, that's stupidity. Okay? Reality? All right? You're home alone in the shower and you hear a noise. That's Naked and Afraid. I can't imagine signing up for a show like that anyway. I mean, I don't like having food crumbs in my cleavage, all right? I can't imagine signing up for a show to be put in the middle of nowhere and having like 12 different species of insects searching, you know, seeking shelter in my butt crack. I just can't imagine. You know? Commercials, you know, commercials were different. We had creepy old men squeezing toilet paper and pretending to be women to check out other donut places. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Were these made fresh this morning? Come on, you know. All right? We figured out ring around the collar, but we couldn't tell anybody because it was an ancient Chinese secret. All right? And now, like the Febreze commercials kill me. All right? The Febreze commercials, because people, who's got the balls to walk into somebody's house and say, wow, it smells nice in here. Like, why are they surprised? Wow, smells nice in here. I mean, I don't really know you. I just assumed your house would smell like a sewage treatment plant or wet dog farts. Now, who does that? Commercials kill me anyway. The Christmas commercials are the worst. If Santa's making everything, why is he advertising for all these stores? All right, and then you got the radio commercial. This one's my favorite. The radio commercial for the jewelry store that says, it's literally the only place that you'll need for everybody on your list. Yeah, good one. Okay, my father's worked construction his whole life. I can just picture him now on the job site, you know, climbing out of a piece of equipment, some filthy coveralls, and somebody's like, hey, what'd you get for Christmas? Well, my youngest boy got me a new socket set, another one got me, you know, some hydraulic hoses for one of my pieces of equipment, but my oldest boy, well, he went to Jared. And look, matching brooch. Okay? I hate all the holidays anyway, with the obvious exception of Thanksgiving. All right? But they don't make any sense to me. Valentine's Day is stupid. All right? Some little fairy in a baby diaper flying around, you know, shooting people with an arrow, trying to convince them to buy really expensive jewelry and last year's chocolate, you know? And then the commercials, right? The lady's got this huge piece of jewelry and her friend's like, oh, he went to Jared. Yeah, no. Okay, you want reality there? My wife opens up her shiny new ice scraper and her friend's like, oh, girl, he went to Irving? And Easter's another weird one. Like there was a meeting. How do we celebrate the resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ? What do you got, Johnson? Colored chicken eggs hidden by a big creepy rabbit? I like it. What else you got? Give the kids diabetes? Johnson, you're going places. I mean, who does that? You know? Christmas is the one I hate the most. All right? And I'm not a Scrooge, but I just think that it's lost so much of its meaning. It's so commercialized now. There's so much pressure to buy the big, expensive gifts. Okay? I bought you a car. Oh, is it that Lexus? No, it's a Hyundai. Lame. All right? I realized the other day that Christmas, if you think about it, is an awful lot like sex. Right, kids? So anyway, okay, first of all, there's all this build-up beforehand, right? Everybody involved is getting excited, you know, who's going to be involved is getting excited that it's coming soon. Everybody's got all these fantasies in their head how it's going to play out, right? The guy keeps telling the woman how much she's going to love what he gives her, and as soon as everything's unwrapped, it's over. All right? Whatever you gave her is pretty much always the wrong size. Eventually, you just end up throwing a ton of money at her to go out and get something she'll like better. And by God, there's just never enough batteries. That's my time. Thank you.